Oh, hey guys, how you doing? As promised, I said I was going to show you the outcome of the pineapple juice creations last night, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Um, as a heads up, man, they turned out. I tasted both of them, and they turned out pretty good. Um, I was impressed. One is they're not. Let me just put it this way: they're not pure pineapple juice. I mean, what I mean by that is that I didn't juice a pineapple. In other words, I didn't do that. So what I did was is a diluted pineapple because there was addition of water. So it wasn't as much of the pineapple juice per se. So it kind of reduced the sweetness a bit, but that's okay. I added cane sugar to compensate, and then in the other one, no, I did it in both of them actually. Yeah. So one was made with cilantro and pineapple. I didn't have the parsley like I wanted. I thought I had parsley, but I didn't have parsley. So that's more like a medicinal drink for um, to aid kidney function, and that's what that's for. And the other one was boiled pineapple rinds, or the skins of pineapple, along with the ginger juice I use. I use ginger juice in both of them, and but that's what that was. And also too, I wanted to add in the juice with the cilantro, I added cinnamon as well because cinnamon also boosts kidney function as well. Okay, so I did it last night. I tested it out. The first one where I boiled the pineapple rinds, I had to let that sit, and then I had to, of course, let it cool. So it's been in the refrigerator overnight, and I tasted it last night, and it tasted like pineapple tea a little bit. So I'm anxious to taste it today to see what it tastes like cold, because drinks can taste different based on the temperature, if it's hot or cold. And more than likely, I enjoy them when they're chilled and stuff like that. So I got two glasses out here. Okay, you can tell which one is which because one's a bit lighter than the other. Let me show you. See, so this is the cilantro and pineapple, and this is the pineapple rind drink. And see, they've both been filtered and strained through the strainer. So there's hardly any debris in it. I see one piece I didn't get. Okay, so let's try it out. Okay, this one I already know what it's going to taste like, but it's cold now, so we'll see. Oh dang, that's good as hell. Oh my god, that is good as hell. And then, see, I tasted last night when it wasn't too cold, but it's cold today, right? And it being cold added an extra boost of flavor. So let's try the pineapple rind, the boiled rinds with ginger. Let's try that out with this one. That's what this one is, okay? It's good. I could do it, but I don't know. Maybe there's something else I didn't do because the flavor's kind of. I'm not gonna say it's weak, but it's weaker than this one as far as the pineapple flavor is concerned. And the fact that it's been boiling, the pineapple's been boiling in water, kind of reduces something. I just don't know what it does, but it almost kind of tastes like the pineapple was a bit spoiled. There's a there's an overripe flavor to it. I don't particularly care for, but like I said, it's good. As long as it got sugar in it, it's good, right? For me anyway. But let me see. Let me do it again. I don't know. It tastes like it got kind of like fructose corn syrup in it, but I know it doesn't. I don't know if it's a syrupy, a minute syrupy aftertaste to it. I don't. really care for. It doesn't taste like thoroughbred pineapple. And it's funny because both of these juices come from the same pineapple. Just one was put through a process where it was blended. The other parts of the pineapple, like the skins and whatnot, and the core, were boiled. And maybe if I had more ginger, I think I need more ginger to subtract and add of the flavor, you know? Because if I had more ginger, it had more heat to it. And heat and sweet is a win-win combination for me. Well, that's it. I just wanted to go over that real quick before I got real busy and before I forgot. So again, let me go over the recipe. You take a pineapple, twist off the crown, twist off the crown from the pineapple, separate it. And then what you do is you cut off the top and the bottom, put those in a pot, and then you shave off or you cut off all the skins off the side, or the rinds, whatever you want to call them. And then you put those in the same pot, right? Then you cut off the flesh of the pineapple straight down, and then expose the core. And then in the core you cut it an inch, separate it in inch divisions, then put that in that pot. Then you fill it with water, then you clean it and strain the water. Then you put the water you're going to use in it, and then you boil it for like 15 minutes to half an hour. I would suggest a 15-minute boil, I guess. I need to try them both. I did about 15 minutes last night, and I'm really not impressed too much with the flavor. It sounds like it tastes like it's kind of, I don't know, like it kind of rotted or something. I don't know. So I want to try next time I do it, which will probably be like tomorrow when I finish this juice here. Next time I do it, let me see if it's light. Okay, there's light better. Next time I do it, I think I'm going to do it for half an hour. I was kind of cautious of how much water would be reduced from the boiling process, because once when you boil water, what happens is the water evaporates the longer you boil it, right? So anyway, and then you boil it, then you for 15 or half an hour, then you put a lid on top of it, let it steep for like about an hour or two. Maybe that's what I didn't do last night. I know the recipe calls for an hour. I saw one recipe that said an hour, then I saw another recipe that said 2 hours. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe that's where I should try the half an hour boil and the 2 hour steep next time. And we'll see if that makes a difference in the flavor. That's the fun thing about trying out recipes online. You get to experiment. But no matter how you experiment, you always get to taste the end product. That's all right. That's all right with me. So anyway, that's how you do that one. And then of course you put the ginger. Well, you can boil it with the ginger if you want to, but me, I prefer to do the ginger juice, more concentrated amount of ginger with the ginger juice than just boiling it and not allowing it to be diluted by the water. And so that was that recipe, And then I put some cane sugar in it to sweeten it. Or you could use maple syrup because you don't get an insulin response from maple syrup. Or you could use agave or honey or whatever's your choice. It's it's whatever you decide you want to do, whatever you want to taste. Okay, and then with that other one, that was the pineapple flesh I used. I used the pineapple flesh in the blender from the pineapple. The pineapple parts I boiled. The exact same pineapple. Then I used cilantro, and then it was supposed to have parsley in it, but I didn't have parsley. I didn't realize I was out of parsley last night. So I blended those up until it was like buttery smooth, and then I had water in it too. I filled up the water to about the top, and then I blended it, and then I took the juice and ran it through a strainer into a container, and then left them both in the fridge overnight. Hold on, man, I want some more. I was in over here talking. I want some more. When I go for seconds of this drink, what I'll do, I'm going for the cilantro and pineapple juice. Oh man, that's a more robust pineapple flavor. All right, it's more of a genuine pineapple flavor than the other one, which I boiled the pineapple. I heard a Jamaican guy call it festival, but I know that can't be festival because festival is more like dumpling, like fried dumpling. Um, yeah, basically fried dumplings. But he called that festival. Anyway, so I like the cilantro, parsley, and pineapple mixture because that has a more of a richer pineapple flavor and more true pineapple flavor. Where the other one tastes more like diluted boiled pineapple tea or something like that. But either way, they gonna get drunk. All right, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's it. I just want to report on that because I did on video last night to where you guys could see the process of one but not the other. If you're interested in that, go check it out. But that's gonna be it for me today. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, knock this back, and I'll holler at y'all some other time. Y'all take care.